And then now your question is, what's the relevance? Who cares? Why? What if I was to tell you that if you know how to breathe through both channels, that can create balance and harmony in life? Because balance in breath, you are balancing out sun and moon channels. That's why when we practice yoga, we have sun salutation, moon salutation. And when you feel balanced, guess what? Everything in life, whether career, whether relationships, whether all the different things you're trying to do, a million tasks at once, life just feels balanced, calm, peaceful, and you get results at the same time. How many of you like the sound of that, by the way? Give me a nice hand raise, nice and high, and give a wave, right? So these things, maybe certain things we don't know that we don't know. And some of you are like, no. What if some of you say this? A mentor of mine around 10 years ago, he used to say, these are the biggest sabotaging lines. Never say this, right? He said, never say what? I know that already. He said, the moment people say, I know that already, guess what? Mind closes, they stop listening. So if you catch yourself throughout this weekend, you say, I know that already, stop yourself, say, stop it. Keep mind open. Everybody do this, do this. Now you think this is silly. I know you think this is silly. I think it's silly also, don't worry. But we are programming mind, you see? Programming subconscious mind. Keep this on head. That means everybody, please. Jeev as well. Okay, repeat after me. Say, my mind, you are talking to your mind. My mind is open. Okay? Right. I want you to keep the mind open throughout the whole weekend. Because when you say, I know that already, guess what? You stop yourself from learning more. You stop yourself from raising your consciousness. When we stay in that, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. Stay through that all the way through. I don't know what I don't know. That is the room for growth. If you say, I know. You ever had an argument with someone before? They say, I know that already. Right? And you know that they don't know. Anybody had a moment like that before? You ever had a conversation with somebody before where they're very spiritual, positive-minded, very positive people, who knows all the quotes, shares all the memes, right? You know that type of person? They're very spiritual. They're super spiritual. And and when you speak to them, they're like, I'm not complaining, but it shouldn't be like this. Anybody ever met somebody like that before? I'm not complaining, but it shouldn't be like this. It's like, oh, right. Wait there, what? You're what? Right? How many of you get what I'm saying? That are people, that comes from people who think, I know, but in fact, they don't know. So what I'm saying is for this weekend, we say, we don't say, I know that already. We make sure we never say this. When we don't say this, guess what? Your mind is always, I don't know what I don't know. So we keep listening. Because then you can learn something new, you see. Because now you say, oh, I know, yeah, okay, balance out the two channels. But what if I was to say, there is a time for everything? Meaning, sometimes it's good for active channel to be more active. Sometimes it's good for this channel to be more open. For example, before you go to sleep, which side is best to breathe out of? Do you know? Right? Moon channel. Good night's sleep. Right? And then you think, yeah, I like to be peaceful. I'm going to always breathe through left. No, it doesn't make any sense. You might imagine going to a football tournament. You're just about to play. Go on football tournament. Okay, peace. That's not how you play football, right? You need active channel. So there is a time for everything. Sometimes left, sometimes right, sometimes both. Now, your question will always be now, so how? How many of you would like to know how to switch? Switch to this, switch to that, switch to both, right? I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Is that okay? So, when we come to look at this, what are we talking about here is very simple. We don't know what we don't know is this much. And I'll give you one example again, is, not so long ago, they said that the earth was flat. It actually wasn't too long ago. Everybody believed earth was flat. Like, it was for sure. It was fact. People would learn this at school. Earth is flat. So it's fact. If you were one of the people back then who found out that Earth was round, and you said to the Earth was flat people, which is the majority, you say, hey, by the way, you got it wrong. Earth is round, by the way. What do you think they would say? You think they would say, oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. Do you think they would say that? What do you think they would say? The whole world, they would say, you are crazy. Can I give you one permission this weekend? Is that okay? I want to give everybody permission. I want everybody to type this inside the box. I have permission to be crazy this weekend. Is that okay? I have permission to be crazy this weekend because we are going to be exploring ideas, right? Philosophy, science that's beyond what you know. Because then comes the next thing, the next evolution of education. And what happens? They say, you know what? Earth is round. Now we got the whole world saying, yeah, Earth is round. Earth is round. That's fact. But let me ask you this question. Is Earth round? So many confused faces. Some of you, yes. If you're saying yes, you're not crazy enough yet. You see, now we're confused. What was fact before? They would say yes. Then fact was wrong. What is fact? I'd like you to also write this down. Fact is purely based on what they know at that time, what the majority know at that time. Because let me tell you something, if you go on all the different conspiracy theories and everything, people will tell you all sorts. Earth is not round, Earth is square, Earth is triangle, Earth is... There's a lot of different things. So which one is true? You don't know what you don't know. Because then we are talking about multiple dimensions, then multiple universes. And tomorrow I also want to share with you guys a very powerful strategy in terms of manifesting in different dimension. I don't know if anybody's looked at things like astral traveling, third eye meditation, dimensions. We don't know what we don't know. So some people, they'll be like, this is crazy. What is he talking about? Aliens or what? We don't know what we don't know. Keep your mind open. Okay? Everybody inhale. And slow exhale.